Okay, it started. Good. So now I've started everything. What was this? Yeah, so I dismantled everything. Extends, wrap, good. Much event, and it will be. I had an idea. What if rules would return effects only, and those effects would have anything, everything? I didn't test my new webcam, by the way, still, so. Workshop it? Okay, what do you mean by that?
I'm sorry. I can't do that.
True bot. And I already forgot what I was doing. I started trying to remember what you could refer to with workshop, make a bunch of cards and paper or something. Oh, yeah. And played around the way it would be in the game. Yeah. So I tried that, not like on the actual like physical cards and stuff, but kind of in my head and cards. So I don't know, because it requires so much testing, which is kind of hard to make with cards. I have a person there, yes. So I might try that one. Or so I heard. Yeah, you heard the person. I mean, maybe it's not a person, we don't know, but yeah. Tomatoes, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, right now I'm more interested like in the whole core engine, because whatever I will invent in the end, all whatever rules I will have, this current structure that I have already allows me to have any type of rule. So I can make a Magic the Gathering right now from them. There are like few problems. That is kind of messy, but I potentially could do this. So my new idea that I yesterday figured out after a stream, that first of all, rules engine can have events, And if I emit, I should be able to emit only one event, and that event needs to be updated, and then I can instantly react to that event, and yeah, have all that self-containing state machine kind of. Then this becomes messy because now each rule, each phase knows all the events and reacts to all the events all the time, which is a bit messy. So there also will be shared rules, like pausing the game and opening the menu and those type of things. So yes, and I also, so I have something like that to an extent, but I know that many games also get their prototypes using tabletop simulator. My general problem that my game requires, actually it requires nothing. I can do it using a cardboard. I even figured out how, if I'm gonna, so I want my game to be a board game, definitely. So at least initial idea of the game to be a board game. Around June, July. I don't like the magic because it also has magic and it's like, I don't like it. Not the magic, but those necromancy stuff. Oh, okay. Bam, bam, bam. I don't wanna play. Did they manage to actually update it into the, how it was the name? The threading to be not single threaded. So the game will run smoothly now. If you play like 400 hours with your colony, so it would like not explode. Because I hit, even on my PC, I was hitting some kind of limitations. Not limitations, but you know, you have that feel that the game slows down. How this melody is not blocked? But okay, let's select this one. Cupid strikes. No. Mixing margaritas. Follow your Reeves. I don't remember that one. But it doesn't help. I mean, if it would go down, you just know that it goes down. You don't know, like, how to improve the game performance. But I actually like that I actually hired new persons into the team to work on the game, and they have more people. Yes, but if I have it on or off, it doesn't matter if the game is... Knowing that won't make the game faster. Or slower. You're just like, okay, I see that the game is actually slower. Nice, nice. What do I do about that? Kill half of my colony? But the issue of the slowdown is, okay, weak PC and huge colony.
Oh, the thrill of optimizing code for better frame rates. Let's crack that whip and get those issues addressed.
But yeah, still good that they have that. Just the initial problem was the game is single-threaded. It was always single-threaded. And it was like almost impossible of that mass of the code to actually split it out. And now it is possible. I mean, they finally have finances and motivation to actually start doing that, because like it wasn't the priority, you know, the game still runs out pretty smoothly. Yeah, true. I just heard that they started doing that to utilize those things of like multi-threading, because like, you know, you don't need to calculate in single thread all the gnomes. Each gnome can have its own thread. And then they can share the global map in between. Now I want to play Dwarf Fortress because of you. Look what you did. But I very much would like to have dinosaurs. I know they have some stupid dragons. By the way, I very much dislike how randomized those creatures can be. And by randomized creatures, I mean the ancient evils and stuff, like those, I forgot how they call, like the big dragon things. If you dig down, you can like uncover one, and then you need to figure out what to do with that. Oh. Interesting. Wanna make some art for the game jam? But I have no idea how to pay you. Unless I could gift you a game on Steam. Yeah. But those things, exactly those things can be threaded, making it less like impactful. Yeah, initial problem, as I remember, was that all those things, all that pathfinding was single thread. All of them. Also, I liked it myself. Every frame, yes, over and over. So it would be better for it not to do on the same thread, but do it like over multiple threads. Because the map is the same, so it can know the checkbox and stuff.
Sounds like those dwarves need to
Nice.
work on their pathfinding skills. Time to give them a crash course in efficient navigation.
Okay, luckily, okay, I never had those issues happening, to be honest. The game was slower in general, but not like, no, drastically slow or lagging. So that was all fine. I didn't play it much, the new version, so I don't remember. Also, I always build paths for them, so almost always I have a nice path, ways. Because, you know, you learn quite fast that you need a single path or like two paths, and you need a way to block them instantly. Always. Because if you don't do that, the colony dies fast. You'll find fun faster than you expect. Yeah, that's the most like the highest thing that I had. But that, I mean, that's obvious. But again, that's something that I think they were addressing by having threading, and this is how it should be done, because this is a legit case having multiple objects on the map. It's normal, and the longer you play, the more objects you will have, because you build storage units, and those storage units are like huge. No, I mean, when you have a full level completely dug out, with marked as like storage, and it's full, I guess it also impacts quite a lot. I usually find my fun before that, but yeah. The highest likely experience was when you actually get to the lava level, and then there are some like random enemies happening. But it was like long time ago, so I usually die around the same time. I find my fun there. Usually fun is some kind of monster that's like immune to any type of attack that I cannot have. So there is no way of me killing it. Like I'm on morph body or something. I don't know, like those, I forgot how they called. Like unique monsters. The ones that like are fully randomized. And they're so randomized that they can like be like just the game ending one. I don't like that moment of the game, by the way. This is something that I actually don't like. Yeah, Forgotten Beast. Yeah. I think there was, maybe it was me who got it, or I just heard about it. So it was like, it had this amorph body, so you couldn't damage it, and it could go through walls. So it just went around and killed everyone, and you don't have no idea how to stop it. There is no, like, it's just immune to everything that you can do. So could you drown it up? No, it just goes away. So it was like, it just ended the run. It's part of the fun, but I guess they are too much. Too much. Oh no, the party pooper came. And guess what? The Presto Rocks, of course, stopped working, and they started playing the second music without ending the first one. What a piece of junk it is! I will message them, Crystal Rocks, by that I'm like not gonna continue my subscription because it's like unbearable. Yeah, it's pretty rare, but I just the possibility is there. I overcame, by the way. Posture check and the thing. My gemmers. Why? What gemmers? Oh, you mean yodeling? It was rid of him. It's impossible. You just need to befriend him or something. But and he just goes around and yodels. And that wasn't me. It just stopped. And it just crashed. It has a orange screen or something. Okay, we still have internet, so all good. So it's just the music. Nice. Because why not? I hope it will be a checkbox that makes everything dino. And to be honest, I'm kind of bored playing dwarfs all the time. I mean, I enjoy that, but I would like to try to play as elves one day. Yeah, dino people would be great. Especially if you could play them or befriend them or have them in your colony. Can you have elves in your part of your colony? Really? Okay, I know only kobolds, but yeah, I haven't played that much to see everything else. And I usually play kind of good parts of the map. So I never encounter anything yet. Kobolds are kobolds. But they are like people. Also ants. How is gonna be a fact? Okay, I didn't know that. Sounds cool. Never played that much to notice that. I only noticed elves. That they come to me to trade. Okay, that's cool. That's. I thought that you might be friend elves, but I never
Hello there.
had got
How
to
are
that
you
level.
doing today?
Hi, Django. How's your? I forgot the name of the game going. The single block in the sky, Terraria block, sky block. Terraria, yeah, thank you. Okay. Terror block. I'm refactoring the game again. Hopefully for the final of last time, but probably not. Hmm. So I want it to be like this. So match effect. So yeah, match always effects always return events, and then they can be saved, and then they can react. So my logical pieces of the game now is not the rule engine, but effects. And because effects will know about events, they kinda try and be in think of everything. So this one needs to be match event. Also function on event. Okay, also I need one more function called like support or something, like so I could ask, hey, is this event for you? What was the name of that function? Okay, where was my text? My huge text? Let's copy this, let's paste it here. Now interesting question. Should I have an event, like effect as event for the effect, like effect started event? Okay, do I need this is finished moment? I guess I need. Okay, that one can be not abstract. Do I need to have this? Probably. Maybe let's not allow much effect to produce more effects. It will be much array of much events also. Like this. Okay, game state. Okay, so it's called it just accept. What is wrong here? Oh. White? Actually white. Still white.
Vengo
The resolve is here too, like it's also white and this one is blue. Weird. Oh, Django, if you're still here, we have a new emote. But I'm not gonna show you that. Just so you would know. The funny one, animated one. I guess Trickle Lady also. Yeah. Not as cool, but it's yours. Dan made that one. Using AI. Then I like polish it a bit. Show me. Do you have anyone who can show that? I guess we need to wait for Dan to show that one. If the Dan will be today. If he's not busy gardening. Hope he's busy making his game. It is on Discord. At least Dan shared it in a random chat. Wind Rose, right? What is Wind Rose? Oh, okay, yeah, I mean, no worries. Sounds like... I forgot the name of the game. Okay. Then I don't know that game. What if I make sure that it returns only one event at a time? Yeah. An event? You return match event. And here we'll do the same thing. You know what? Let's go hardcore and let's have one event. So... no. Like this. Then I go to the match effect here and I will make you match event. And here you return. Okay, can I do Control Shift up? Oops. That was magical. Can I make you to delete the swap? I don't want to go to the fucking folder and delete the swap. This is so horrible. So this is something that Neovim has, and Vim in general, I guess. So there will be a swap file, but it tells me, hey, go and delete that one. Good luck. Have a nice walk. Walk is healthy, but not for me. I don't like walking. Sometimes I do, but most of the time it's like, it's nice to walk from your motorcycle home and in reverse. Just walking it sometimes, I don't know, my mind is racing. My mind is always like trying to do something, and just walking breaks it. Wait, those are match events. Why are you so pesky about it? Oh, because I don't have stake. Draw cards effect. Okay, now I have the proper effect. Match event. Now resolve. Resolve is basically just to start. Okay, that one is weird. Anyway, I need this on event. On event. Event. Wait, why are you not? Yeah, like this. Good. Hydrate now. Posture check now. Squat, not now. Okay, what would resolve do? Because I technically don't need to resolve anymore. I will just insert the effect into the stack. Maybe I would call on start, I don't know. Okay, so function accept return event is player card drawn event. Or event is player deck shuffled event. On event. So if event is player card draw an event, Then count minus equals 1. If count is more than 0, draw player draw card event. That new event dot player ID. Oh no, it should be my player ID. Player ID, yes. And the card ID will be like some kind of card ID. So okay, let's do less or equals than 0. Oh, hi. For each event. So I think yes, in my case, because so after some negotiations again after the stream with ChatGPT, having my ideas thrown at it, it actually liked my latest idea about, okay, what if now I will have a new kind of dynamics of this thing. So all the effects that I have will return events, and the rule engine will return an effect always. So rule engine cannot do anything, it just generates an effect. So okay, if this state, then this effect, this state, this effect. So it constantly reacts to the events and produces effects if it needs to. Then the effect itself, when it's being produced by the rule engine, effect is being started, and effect is what has that small state machine, stateful loop that kind of knows what it needs to do. For example, I will have effect draw cards effect, and it says, okay, draw 3 cards. And then this effect kind of waits in general to have for the player card drawn effect to happen for 3 times. Technically, I won't even shuffle the deck here. I guess so, because I can have another effect that says, okay, if I need to draw a card but I don't have, or if the deck is empty and I need to draw a card, I shuffle the deck. So I can have that effect forever happening in the game. And then this effect only waits for 3 times the player card drawn effect of the current player. Also, by the way, I need to check the current player, which I think is kind of smart. To the extent, of course. So now my game will be split into the effects, and like if I play a card and card tells, okay, go there, pick the card, charge yourself and pay that amount of price or whatever, that's gonna happen of the effect of the card. And now I can have my whole game simplified into small chunks of logic called effects. Events is what drives the whole game, being event sourcing. So effects can be like forgotten because event sourcing is what is the story of the game. Yeah, and that's it. And the rule engine is what produces the effect. So technically having kind of, I forgot the name of what you have here, like the not factory, but it can be abstract factory basically, where you just call. So you have a list array or something dictionary of the types of event, and you just go and call that event, and you call whatever is attached to that. Any callable that it has, you just call it, and then it works. So this is something that I'm kind of aiming towards. So I will have a list of effects, of all the possible effects, and I will just call it like, hey, on event here you do whatever you need to do. So I don't have a UI yet for it. So, and about tests, so AI told that it's gonna be harder because it actually said something about tests. Yeah, so debugging becomes harder because technically one effect produce effect, produce effect, produce effect, something like that should not happen. There might be legit possibilities of this, of that happening. It allows me to have more complex logic, technically, but also it makes it harder to test and debug. So, as it says here, it requires strong tooling, which I guess this is, in general, for me, it's a good thing because I can have anything. Also, if I'm gonna test, to be honest, the thing, of course, I will have a effect. It will be just, simple unit test. Class effect, it starts up, I just bunch in some kind of events and see what's happening, because I know, okay, if event is this, this goes out. If event is this, this goes out. If event is this and state is this, this goes out. Always. So, and yeah, I can have it. I won't be able to show that, but I don't know if you see the ads or not. So, but the ads are still in progress, I guess. Yes. Yeah, let's wait a bit. No ads. Okay, good. Good. Let's refresh the page. I didn't like that. Okay. So, what I wanted to say. Yeah. So, for me, the only tasks for the UI that I wanna have, and I will have, and I have already, but I will improve that, is the chain of events. Because the whole game is just a chain of events. It's just event sourcing, literally chain of events. So there is expectation of events that's gonna happen when something happens. And because my game is fully deterministic, only random thing that can happen is deck shuffling. And that's happens on the server, basically. So I can even not shuffle the deck. I can just pick random from the deck. I don't need to shuffle that. So, knowing that, I have a UI basically having a list of events happening, not effects but events. So, and by those events, I should be able to see what happened, what effects happened. If I cannot, then my structure is bad or something bad is happening. The problem is that, like, okay, if I need to pick 3 cards and then turn changes and then AI takes a turn, it happens instantly. So I will have like 20 events at once, and I need to, okay, go through them and figure them out. Also, I don't write them down pretty. So as you can see here, I'm using this toString, but I don't use it everywhere. So I need to have this kind of habit of having this toString method everywhere, so I could like print it out. Okay, posture, and again, the posture. Also, I have no idea how I'm gonna have a long stream, so it might be Saturday now, not Friday, but Saturday. Maybe I will have one long one tomorrow evening and one long one Saturday. Oh, Triple Jump Games! Hello!
Look at that excitement. Dog shampoo.
It is going. Can I shout you out? I need to learn that. How's your game is going? I haven't seen you for quite a while, to be honest. Why doesn't... So, what I'm doing, you definitely would know what I'm doing. I'm having event sourcing for my card collectible game now, for my robot game. Basically, I want to have a server that just gives you events that's happening, and you just render the events. That's it. And I kind of got stuck into that state machine loop, so I'm going back to the refactoring the stuff, because before that I had this something called RuleEngine that returned set of events, and now I found, okay, I cannot have them all at once. And okay, what if I'm gonna return them one by one and apply them one by one? So each event changes the state, and then I react, kind of like that. So it would be like easier, but then I need to have that event loop happening like non-stop, which now I have those idea. Okay, what if I gonna have effects that gonna like have the logic itself, and everything reacts to the events of the event sourcing, and then those events are being propagated towards the client. I have no idea how your game is working. Yeah, your game is still breaks my mind all the time. So if you know, Triple Jump Games works on the Noita basically, at multiplayer. If I'm correct, I hope I'm correct. My mind is not as good. Well, I think it was on H. No, I think I had a demo, not multiplayer anymore. What? Really? Or you mean my game? But it, so you removed it from here? Oh no, it's still on here. Okay, his. Or it's because it's Steam. That's why it's not. Okay, so that's the game. If for some reason you don't know this game, that's my brain breaks every time when I see. I cannot imagine how it works. Like, am I? Yeah. I slightly die inside. You know, when you see Noita for the first time, no idea how it works. But when you see this, and it's like Noita, but I think it's more even complex because of the multiplayer and stuff. Oh, yeah, my brain. I understand the chunks, the pieces, the kind of atomic blocks of the rendering stuff, but altogether still feels to me like huge computational stuff. Like you can actually compute hashes on that thing. Like hashes, I mean like the Bitcoin hashes. And it's on Steam. That does have Steam. You don't have link to Steam, by the way. Here, are you actually allowed to have link on Steam? I think you can. No, there's no Steam update, or maybe it was a long time before. I think I'm following you on Steam, by the way. I mean, I had the game on wish, but I'm not sure. I will need to check that out. Yeah, I'm hugely excited about that game. At least to learn how it works. Mm-hmm. Nice song we're having here. Oh, I'm already liking that. Haunted Waltz. Haunted. Oh. State dot. Let's do this. Oh no, it's better to pick on top. Okay, let's go to draw pile. Let's have this peak top, not internal. So what I want to have later on is this, like, function apply event. There should be card event or like deck event. For now it's gonna be match event, but I can have specific events for specific things. Also, what's different between path and like pass and what was the name? Return, empty, nothing. Because generally it's gonna be the same, but I guess maybe pass on itself knows, the compiler would know that this function is useless and would not do anything about that. But return would actually execute that. Again, I don't know. It's a bit confusing. Maybe they had something more like internal inside. Okay, let's go and do the top. So spaghetti is not good. Spaghettification. Not equals. Okay, so I return true. Like this. And player ID equals player ID. Bam. This is a bit weird. Because it's literally here. But here it is not here. What? In base. Okay, because draw pile, not DAC. Maybe player should have this DAC functionality. Or player state equals state dot find player ID. Would be good if I could have this or not enough cards shuffle. But then it needs to be like we stop priority. Maybe let's have one thing for the future, not now, but var priority integer priority. Okay, so this one. Integer equals 100. I still know about resolve now, because I don't need the resolution effect to resolve that. I guess I need it in terms of, okay, when it's being added to the list of what I'm working on, so then it kind of goes and starts us off. Okay. posture check. Okay, so if card was drawn, I calculate how much card is left. Okay, let's say I have 3 cards. Let's have a private function here, like function. Draw a card. Draw or shuffle. Match event. So for player. Oh, I don't have a state. I will give you a player. So player dot Wait, but there wasn't. Oh, because that's the yeah, it's not the player, it's player state. Deck dot size. Draw size. More than 0. Then return card ID string equals player dot stack dot pick top 1. And return player card draw event dot new player dot id card id. Yeah, now else okay, if it's more than 0. If wait, I don't need if, I just do something else. Return player deck shuffle event dot new player ID. Now when they return, I do draw or shuffle. Yeah, okay. State. State dot find player. Draw or shuffle. Sorry, got distracted. Okay. So on resolution, I draw or shuffle. I return one event, then on event, I continue doing that. There's also one thing which I'm like, okay, what if I just provide a callback to remove themselves? So the effect could like self-destruct. Ad starts in 1 minute. Okay, I will ask in that time. What if I would provide callback to effects so those would call them when finished? For example, I would give for example effect hydrate. I don't have water anymore, but I can do posture. Result state on finish Callback would be find water. I will in a second. The thing that would remove the thing that would remove, and callback would be a thing that would remove. But specific solution you should avoid in your architecture. Yeah, I just saw those things being used in Unity all over the place. When you do kind of modular architecture with like effects happening like spell, so your spell is like few effects happening in one. So one is targeting effect, the second one is like some kind of area grabbing stuff, and the third one is kind of the visual effect. No, so you will have those three chains happening. Answer gun. Okay. Implicit, yes. Is not an event, not tracked. Yeah, true. Effect should cleanly signal that it's done without leaking the face, hidden curl. State events. Option A. Effect. Finish bullet, finish. Yeah, okay. Match loop. This is what I have already. Important decision. Okay, where's the music? Why it always does that? Like, oh, why I hate you. I hate you, Pretzel. You are actually one of the worst. And I hate you even more. Important distinction. Event-driven model. Effect emits. should every effect return effect finished event, or should the effect controller rule engine match do something like this. It's finished. Limit event effect finished event dot new Also, I've decided to go more strict. Go even more strict. Rule all rules would produce only one effect. And effects on event which event would produce back only one event or none. Also, to control their priorities, control their order, I will have effect, not priority, and order them by that when needed. Okay. While it does that, I doesn't know why it finished. You lose semantic meaning, the bug logs become weak. Yeah, okay. You reduce everything to generate noise. True. Doesn't require every effect to emit it either. Creates bullet bursts and duplicates unnecessary events. Best approach used in robust systems. Effects control their own lifecycle. Effect finish true. Effects may emit semantic completion events when meaningful. Player turn finished event. Key rule. Emit events for game meaning, not for engine mechanics. What does it mean? Player finish drawing. Emit event, yes. Internal helper effect done. No. Card resolved. Yes. Effect just ended. No. Okay, conclusion. Do not auto-emit effect. Finished event. Do not require every effect to emit one. Use is finished for lifestyle. Some magic events for gameplay. Okay. Rule return one effect. Effect return one event. This is both constrained. Let's evaluate. This is both extremely predictable, easy to trace, no event explosion, clean mental model, great for debugging. The hidden cost. You're enforcing this complex logic broken into many micro steps. I mean, that's what I want, actually. I like that. Okay, example, draw 3 cards. Instead of draw, you get draw event, draw card effect. No. Oh, you mean, it probably means that draw event would ask go inside, but yeah. Chain reactions, explosions, robot executing multiple commands, feature stack mechanics, but soften it slightly. Better version. Rules, one effect, events, where n is usually 1, 3, not unbounded. This keeps clarity, flexibility. Effect, priority ruling. This is a very good idea, but needs discipline. If multiple effects react to the same event, order must be stable and deterministic. Rules for priority system. Always sort deterministically. I mean, of course. Creation order. Prevent desync. Never mutate priority at runtime. Keep priority course drained. Okay, don't do fine-grained micro priorities. Verified rules engine, command event, return one effect. On start event is finished bool. Apply event, send to important variant. Every step produces at most one new event. So is it good or is it bad? I mean, this is weird. Okay, hi Dan. I actually think you're counting as follower on Twitch. As new follower on Twitch. Every time.
Hello, Mr. Sir.
Okay, apply events and effects, collect events. Add new effects. Remove finished effects. Repeat. Important invariant. Every step produces at most one new event. This guarantees deterministic chain, no explosions, easy. That was wrap important. With your one event rule, you can accidentally create event starvation loops. Produce event A. Event B reacts, produce event B. Event A reacts, produce event A. Yeah. Solution. Max iteration per tick. Even depth limit. Yeah, I will need that one day, but not right now. Also then, we get rated by Triple Jump Games, and his game is already on Steam. And Orkins told us that it doesn't have multiplayer anymore.
I'm not sure if I can handle that much
Sadly.
but here it goes.
The final answer effect, finished event. Not much, not mandatory effects. Only emits and magic events when meaningful. Is your strict model good? Yes, but soften one event, allow small branches. Keep determinism, avoid microfragmentation. I mean,
There's no such thing as too much ooh-woo. Let the ooh-woo flow freely.
I cannot. Final mental model. Rules, shadow intent, effect is used over time, events, mutate state, drive systems, much orchestrates but never decides meaning. If you want next, you can design. Okay. I guess that's good enough. I will go for drink because certain someone actually redeemed the hydrate and posture check 16 minutes ago already. So drink, yes. Hello, Dino. Yep. No, it doesn't work. See? That's nice. Hello. So yeah, it's not the poop time. It's making drink time. Oh, then it wasn't blocked, by the way, still, so all good. Oh no, more follows. Hello. Wait, where's the camera? Hello. Hello. Yeah, British tea. British. British. I'm back being a sub? Wait, what? What do you mean you back being a sub? Okay, thank you for the follow, Arthur. Nice. Oh, good. What was that? Yeah. I told you you had to stop, but there was no need. Oh, you had to stop. English. So, Fanta, Miranda, whatever its name. Yes, stop being us up. Okay, I stop. Orange, yes. Decided to make that one. See, I didn't poop. I actually made a drink for myself. Beverage. Okay, what I was doing, I wanted to refactor my effects and events and to be single response. Multitasking. Poop. No, that's not what happened. My watch told me to move. Weird. Yeah, that were definitely a good time. Yes. Now it tells me to go and do stuff like it's horrible. But I think the best part of those washes, like first of all, the alarm clock. It's on my watch. I feel it. I know it. It's something that I kind of got used to pretty hard. Second part is, so I actually bought myself first watch, like the smartwatch, just so I would not need to go and like get my phone every time. Check, okay, who messaged me, what mail did I get, like all that type of thing. But thinking about that, I'm not sure if it's actually needed anymore. I guess if someone calls you, I guess. Oh, I can't follow it again. Okay, so I don't need actually to check if it's player deck shuffled event. Now one question that I want to get. Like, what if I don't have enough cards in my shuffle deck? But I still need to pick more. because then I should fall into infinite shuffling. Like I should draw like 5 cards, and I have like 0 card, like 1 card left in my deck, and like 1 in my discard pile. I take 1, I get back here. I try to take 1, I cannot. I shuffle. Now I have 1 card in my deck. Now I get back here, I take that card. Now I have 0 card in my deck. Now I got to get back here. It has 0 cards, so I should shuffle. Let's go and see if I actually have more cards in the shuffling deck. So if player dot deck dot draw, wait, not draw size, but discard size, more than 0. Then I shuffle. Else I should return so if I can draw, I draw. If I cannot, I check if the discard size is more than 0, I shuffle. Then, if discard size is 0 and that one is 0, this is like extreme rare case. So let's finish myself. So I'm finished. It goes through. Then I should emit some kind of event that I'm finished, I guess. So let's emit it here then. Player card drawing finished event. Also it's written wrongly, so finished. Okay. Got new player.id. Let's have a count of how many cards I actually got. I don't know how many cards I had, so let's, oops, how did I do that? How to zoom in? Good, managed to do that. So count. Function init. Wait, what? But player card event. Oh. It's not player card event, it's player. Why is it called card event? Player event. Oh, I don't have that one. Jam. That's the game jam. Yes, you still can join. You still can lose if you wish. I will overjudge your code. 9 days. Yes, nothing changed on the page still. So I need somehow figure out what, at least, I don't know, damn it. A bug that triggered. Prizes,
It's
there's no
happening.
prize.
Get ready for some serious game development action in the Core Mechanics Challenge. Let the countdown begin.
Yet at least. Because I'm not getting any courses, which is... I wanted to get some courses from the Game Dev TV and stuff, but they don't... They just straight not answering me anymore, so I'm very sad about them. Still need to think about them and like have some links and stuff, but I guess I'll try to message to info and stuff. Okay, so player card event. Player ID, integer. And that goes from match event. Let's have it here, like player event. .gg. And that one will be called class name, player event. It's gonna be abstract. Extends match event. Wait, maybe the idea is that every match event has... No, it just have a type. So, all good. Function, init, player ID, integer, player card going.
Oh my god!
Nice. I would say very Dan-like. Good. Just in case, super player ID equals. Okay, so it hasn't been defined, so all good. Now let's go to player card event. Okay, this one will now be player event. So I don't need those two now. So this one player card draw event. Now player draw, maybe drawing finished or draw finished.
When will you add more sounds? Don't block our creativity.
I think we have already at max sound, so all good. I think it's very good. I'm not gonna like make more of those fart sounds. No. Lies, no. Only sounds that are left there like are parsing sounds and something else like that. So no. Yes. No. You can do it on your stream. Good luck. Here I think we will try to have decency of, fancy architecture stuff and talking to AI like that. See? Very decent. True. But he hasn't been here for quite a while, so we are safe.
I'm sorry, but I can only communicate using English text. If you have any questions or need assistance, feel free to ask. I'm sorry, but I can only communicate using English text. If you have any questions or need assistance, feel free to ask. Hello. How can I assist you today? The epic journey of a space explorer encountering alien threats, forging alliances, battling robots, saving the world, discovering dinosaurs, exploring islands, facing volcanoes, building castles, claiming the throne, fighting dragons with magical weapons. I'm sorry, but I can't actually see or interpret images. But I can help with any text-based questions or comments you have.
Good bot, good. Yeah, like that. So should be card
I
drawing
am
finish
unable
or
to
like draw
interpret
finish?
images,
Let's make it
but
like
if you'd
draw
like me
finish.
to describe it in text, I can do that for you. Just let me know.
Drawing cards finished event. It's player rank, a function, need player ID. I don't need even this thing, so
The best text-based images
that's
are
it.
the ones that can convey emotions or add a touch of fun to your messages. Some popular ones include, for a simple smile, for a big grin for sticking out your tongue you, for a wink or for surprise, for uncertainty 3 for a cute face. Feel free to
player drawing cards finished event. Oh yeah, I need amount of cards left.
Danger Up has informed me that they will be lurking as they need to focus on work. Good luck with your tasks. Danger Up, if you need a break or have any questions, feel free to come back and chat with us.
Good.
I'm sorry, but I can't produce fart sounds. However, if you have any other requests or need assistance, feel free to let me know. Farts, also known as flatulence, are caused by the buildup of gas in the digestive system. When we eat or drink, we also swallow air, which can contribute to this gas. The gas can come from a variety of sources, such as the breakdown of undigested food by bacteria in the lung.
Very educational stream today, yes. Very.
I'm sorry, but I can't actually send emojis. If there's anything else I can assist you with, please let me know. I'm sorry to hear that. If there's anything I can do to help, please let me know. Let's try to keep things fun and positive in the chat.
Why you're breaking the bot? Are you trying to summon
I'm sorry,
Incredible?
but I'm afraid I can't revive anyone here. Let's all stay safe and healthy in the chat. If there's anything else you need, feel free to ask. Changing a diaper involves several steps. 1. Lay the baby on a clean, flat surface. 2. Unfasten the dirty diaper and gently lift the baby's legs to remove it. 3. Use baby wipes to clean the baby's bottom thoroughly. 4.
Why? Good, it stays silent. Useless information. We found a way. A way of what? For me as a...
Oh my. Breaking Twitch with diaper changing instructions. That's
Dan
quite
is
the
to blame.
unexpected crossover. Let's hope Twitch gets back on track soon.
That is to blame. We blame Dan. We actually blame Dan for everything here. It's just like... Dan is always at fault. Like, if the game is not compiling, for example, I'm trying to run it and it crashes, it's because Dan. 100%. Like, it could be better, but Dan happened. So, this is how it works. Draw cards. Effect finished. But I will rename it later if I need to. Oh, I have a player.
Oh, the age-old question of flatulence and zero gravity in space. Without the force of gravity pulling gas downwards, fart gas would not rise or fall like it does on Earth. Instead, it would disperse more randomly in the spacecraft, potentially creating a unique and odoriferous experience.
Good. Good. Very Dan-like.
To remove a popcorn kernel stuck between your teeth, you can try using dental floss or an interdental brush to gently dislodge it. Be careful not to push the kernel further into the gum line. If the kernel is stubborn, rinsing your mouth with warm salt water may help loosen it. Remember, proper oral hygiene is key.
There might be additional things, for example, but yeah, it technically should not be the thing. Like, if player dies somehow or disconnects, I mean, he still connects the stuff.
Did you know that Ani never spoils? Archaeologists have found parts of Ani in ancient Egyptian tombs that are over 3,000 years old and still perfectly edible. So next time you enjoy some Ani, remember that it's truly a timeless treat.
It's repeated itself 2 times. Why? Why does that? I still don't know.
Did you know that Ani never spoils? Archaeologists have found pots of Ani in ancient Egyptian tombs that are over 3,000 years old and still perfectly edible. So next time you have some Ani, know that it's a sweet treat that truly stands the test of time.
I think it happens rarer than before. Okay, let's go to the rule engine now. Okay, command returns the command result.
I'm sorry, but I only speak English. Please refrain from using other languages in the chat. Let's keep the communication streamlined for everyone's understanding. If you have
Weird.
any questions or need assistance, feel
Very
free to
weird.
ask in English.
Well, let's go to the phase rules. You just return the match step. You are not allowed to return more. Draw phase rule. It was weird. I clicked G1 enter and it kind of destroy stuff. Weird. Oh wait, no! I need to return the turn is over. Oh, interesting.
I'm sorry, but I only speak English.
I guess now
Please
it
refrain
remembers
from
the
using other
previous
languages
shots
in
and
the
tries
chat.
to like do
Let's
that.
keep the communication streamlined for
Fancy
everyone's
bird.
understanding. If you have any questions or need
It
assistance,
broke itself.
feel free to ask in English.
Okay, comments can be handled. This one also is not needed. So even if a started event, then all players draw cards. Oh wait. No, I will do it manually. So
Oh, the horror. I seem to have glitched for a moment there. Thank you for the heads up, Overcame. All systems back online and ready to continue bringing you some sarcastic fun. Let's keep the good times rolling.
jam, yes. Jam's gonna happen soon. 9 days. I will try to update the page. I still haven't done that, but I need to work the game. This jam is a bit unique, so you being judged by the code and you judge others people's code. So
You
the
want
code
an
should be
interesting
public and
fact
people
about
will
Deno
do
that even Deno
public.
himself may not know?
Yeah.
Well, here's one for you. Deno once participated in a competitive equal playing contest and surprised everyone with their hidden musical talent. Perhaps it's time to bring out the equal on stream, Deno.
I don't have ukulele. Text to speech. So text to speech is I forgot. I think you just mentioned the bot and the bot speaks. Then you have it as a redeem to have it, like not like TTS but redeem. Also, I think you can like mention ChatGPT, like exclamation mark ChatGPT or something like that. Not TTS, no. Yeah, monster. Dan uses monster TTS as a redeem, so it's like whatever 100 points.
Flashbang.
Yeah, flashbang is not to flash me, but to flash. So it's I need to add it there. So it's like when I flash you back. If I flashbang you, you can use it. Like that's the idea. At least initially it was like that, but now I feel like it maybe should produce a flashbang too. Hydrate. Yeah, hydration is something that Overcane does here like non-stop. I think I have a good posture. 5 minutes still ends. Rounds, yeah. That's the play on the word ads. Advertisement. All player draw cards.
Well, Overcane, it seems like the word ends has attracted some tiny visitors to the stream. Maybe they're just looking for some game development tips or trying to offer their expertise in building intricate structures. Who knows, maybe they're big fans of Deno's work and just can't resist tuning in. Hence, the
Damn it, I don't have that thing. What if I'll do like bar? Oh wow.
HIO2IO2ELLO iota.
It just broke. But it produced something. Good. Oh, I can actually do this here, I guess? Oops, not here. Wait.
why did the cookie go to the doctor? Because it was feeling crumbly.
Yeah. Funny joke. Okay. We trust. Oh, it returns array of player state. I doubt that it can read those symbols like that. Even chat show them differently, so I guess it won't be able to read them properly. On my chat, by the way, they're looking completely different, not like this. I guess because they're being cut vertically. You know, what if I go to turn manager? There's nothing special, so oh yeah, but the turn manager has a turn, so I guess that's part of the state. Turn. Have a player order, I guess. Or the face dictates that. Ants everywhere. In 1 minute, the ants will come. But generally people don't like ants here, so. Curse text, Lingo Jam. Oh. Interesting. They'll change it up too. I remember how I read about that, how it works long time ago. I remember I was actually like very angry about those symbols because sometimes they're actually being used and I couldn't use them because they were blocking some sanitization and stuff. Ants are going. Player order. Gonna be array of integers. That's gonna also get turn duplicate, and same with var current player id integer that return. So those things potentially just return the orders and stuff. So let's go back to my draw phase. Not this draw phase, but actually it was draw phase rules. Text-based, okay. I actually love those. Okay, but I'm more loving not just text-based, but next level, like how do they call it? Mods, multi-user dungeons. That's my favorite, one of my favorite types of games that I actually enjoyed playing like quite a while. So sadly, there are none left that I would like and enjoy because they're like kind of simplified. Free Python, no. Yeah, this is actually weird stuff. I don't like Python. I love GDScript, but I hate Python. Probably because like the experiences that you get. Same with JavaScript. Same. The game is there on Git. Oh, so that's the name. Wait, why I'm not logged in again? Is it public? Too many requests. Nice. You've exceeded a secondary rate limit. Okay, so it was Reddit link. I thought it's like special link for the red. Show me. Okay, some kind of Reddit page. And now you have a link. Okay, good. Oh, you don't have a description. How big it is? Oh, you're writing it like... Okay.
Why did the cookie go to the doctor? Because it was feeling crumbly.
Enemies. So you will be doing it one file. There's quite a lot, but I would split it like in chunks and have it like all refactored. Because next level would be to store all of those elements. Because right now you're writing them manually. But you could do it next as a sort of database. And then have some kind of tool that would allow you to have a link about them. I know that there should be a plugin for that, especially for Python. Yeah, I see that this has French. Of course, there's another option to do like Pirate Software did, like with numbers and stuff, which is a bit like extremely awkward, but Visual Studio Code, yes. I also started using a lot of ChatGPT for architectural thing. I'm asking it, hey, I want this. I think about this pattern. What do you think? Is it good? Is it bad? But this looks decent, but this looks one file, so it's I think it's too much. A license? You can get it for free if you are in school or university, usually. So you get this. Wait, Visual Studio Code is free. If you wanted to type the word license, I guess. Random web browser. What this is for? Okay. BSL license. Okay, let's focus on the thing here. Today's goal is to actually make it work again. Let's say so. Okay, that's not that much. So if I started, I need to get I let it be player ID. Good. So if phase is just started, I need to grab first player ID. Will be equal state dot player order 0. I forgot how I named it. It wasn't player order, it was something else. Churn manager. Is anything cool? It probably is. I just not like installing right now the Python stuff to launch it. I should have Python already on my machine, but the launching would be awkward. Yeah. But by the way, if it's Python, I think you can make it. First of all, you can convert it to some visually nice and pleasing. Still text-based. But Python is very close to Godot. Extremely close. I would say Godot is better, but yeah. So, and with Godot, you could publish it on each. You can publish it on each using Python, but I have no idea how to do it properly because, yeah, to make it web version of with Python stuff. Still, like, for example, like, all the games that I have here on the HIO, like, most of them are, like, Godot.
Why did the computer keep its strings on the mouse pad? Because it was afraid of losing its data.
I don't get that one, Joe. Keep its drinks on the mousepad. That joke is stupid, or I'm not getting it. Of course I cannot copy. Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I can't explain my jokes. It's classified information. Oh my god!
That's hilarious. When the bot kinda... But I'm still not getting it. So. What is that? It's some kind of fans with clouds. At least visually. Oh, by the way, there are some text games that are similar. I mean, those not like text RPGs. Those are like... How do you consider text RPGs? Like Caves of God. Kogi, I need to uninstall you. Sorry, Kogi. You asked for money. Wait, how I got here? I need to go to DuckDuckGo, not to... So there, for example, there's this game. It's on Steam, it's not free. Oh, it's also on itch. also on GOG. So yeah, that type of visuals. I myself, and you might enjoy that, you could, they're mod games, multi-user dungeon games. So okay, modverse, there are like tons different like websites of that. When gaming stream, I don't know, I want a game, but I very much want to finish the game, my game, at least to have a playable version of it till, I don't know, sometime. I want to have the movable pieces till this Friday, or maybe like till the end of this week, hopefully till Friday, before Friday starts, so I could play on the actual game rules, game elements, and all that stuff. Luckily, I know that it's possible, but okay, it's very hard today. But the whole concept of my event sourcing and stuff like that, it works. I tested it. The robots were moving on the screen by the whole event and stages. Now I'm making it harder, but in the same time simpler to understand and think about. So that's the thing. So yeah, there are those mod games. I will share you this link, but there are like many different tops. There are like old ones, new mod games, and there are like mod games that you can play in the browser. Usually you play them by client or by telnet. Telnet is the old protocol. It's basically like SSH, but something, but it's like it's two-way some stuff. So yeah. Abandoned rooms. I haven't heard about this one. Dark mod. I play dark mod quite a lot. And it's basically text-based RPGs, but you kind of type what you're doing in the bar, and then the game shows you what's happening. So you move forward, and then you move forward. You can also have the engines and create them by yourself. Also, it doesn't open up. Watch game. What? Okay, if I click Abandoned Realms. Okay, so yeah, that's how it starts. Okay, this one has the actual web page. Usually you can connect. Start playing. If you see a WebSocket error, please visit. But yeah, you can connect manually. But this one is WebSocket, so weird. Usually they use a telnet protocol, so you kind of work through telnet. So you can have your own client, whatever client you like. You can create your own complete client from scratch using Rust, whatever language you like. By what name do you wish to know? And yeah, you kind of answer that, and then this one has nice visuals. Sometimes they have visuals, but technically the old style mod games work just simple controls. So it will be looking like this, and I tap okay, go north, and then I get some reaction, and then I do something else, and then I get a reaction. So it will be completely text-based. This one is like text-based, but it also sees, okay, then this event happened, it updates some visuals, UIs, what's not. And it parses the output of the text and draws the map and everything else. It's not knowledge, it's constraint to check work. Let's have it check. Also, let's have this website because I never knew about this website, so let's have it to check. Close. And there are also those types of text games, like voice visuals, like how it's called, Dungeon, Dwarf Fortress, let's say. Also, can I star you up? I don't know where to star you up. I cannot because I'm not signed in. Damn it. maybe later then. Skip. I will skip again. Okay, good. Now I need a bathroom break. Be right back.
voices grow louder. I've got nothing to claim, and I've got nothing to my name. You'll never survive, curse God and die, is what his wife replied. You're a burden to yourself, and your life will bring nothing but suffering. Worthless physicians, go practice somewhere to shield. Because I struggle with the question why. 7 days of silence, yet their voices grow louder. I've got nothing to claim and I've got nothing to my name. You'll never survive, curse God and die, is what his wife replied. You're a burden to yourself and your life will bring nothing but suffering. He whom the one corrects is considered blessed, so I shouldn't despise this discipline. Did I drink scorn like water? Your arrow inflicts an incurable wound, but why me? Why me? Out of all the wicked and all of the lost, it's apparent I've carried more than one cross. My eyes reflect the shattered shadow of the lost wanderer.
What a twist.
My long for destruction,
What was happening?
because I call in my Father, but why me? Why me? Out of all the wicked and all of the lost, it's apparent I've carried more than one cross.
Good crack. By the way, I have no idea why bot does not react with his name. Also weird. Usually it did that. Ants are gone. No, yeah. Ants were gone.
I'm here. What can I do for you today?
It reacts just calling any name of it. But people usually just mention bot and then it reacts. Priority index. Okay. Priority index equals 0. You updated it. Good. Actually, I'm curious about your Git. Oh, 4 commits. Look at that. 3 days ago, 4 months ago, 4 commits. So you just uploaded the files, then you created a README, and then you just updated their RPG. Yeah, because those are verified, I guess you do that using UI, not by Git commands, but just like visually, because the comments are nice and clean and readable. Flashbang. There was no flashbang. At least I hope there was not. Yeah, it's everything is dark. Return player. Okay, what if I'll have something like next player effect? Something like that, next player turn effect. Zero bits.
Oh, Overcame. It seems you've stumbled into a mystery. Perhaps Dinah
That's
just
good,
enjoys
Rule.
the thrill of the challenge and the journey of creation more than the end result. Or maybe it's just all part of the grand plan for world domination through game development. Who knows?
Who knows? No one knows. Okay, next player turn effect. Hmm. I have absolutely no idea. Of the phase rule something finished. Phase flow. Oh, I don't have it even here. Why do I know this song? And why it hits so hard? Lost in Jungle. Hydrate? Okay, there was hydrate. I still do it regardless.
The Great Hydrate Debate. Will Dehydrate join the ranks of redeemable
Dehydrate.
commands? Only time will tell. My friends, stay tuned for the thrilling conclusion.
There was something of Max. Or maybe infinite. That's a weird song. Uncheck posture. Would be also interesting. Okay, whatever. So, actors finished, total actors non-finished. Let's say if event is base actor finished event.
Well, it's 7 a.m. on 285. I just got on, I feel so alive in this pickup truck. I think I might just have a change of luck. Going back to my roots, heading on back home. I got this feeling when I get there I won't be alone. Yeah, it's good for me. I've got some friends I want to see. You ever wonder where your road ends? It just might be back where it all began. Yeah, that summer I wept when my grandpa died. That first kiss I got on the 4th of July, I remember well.
Actors finished, +1. If actors finished more than total actors. Or equals. I'll do nothing.
Back to the days when I was young, skipping rocks off the lake. We were kids having fun.
Equals 0 and
Skinny dipping down at Kinchapooney Creek. I remember that girl who caught my eye. She
say
smiled
dot
at me, but I was too shy. But I remember well.
players dot
Stories that I
guy.
could tell. What I wouldn't give
Actors.
to be young just once again. I wouldn't change a thing. I just take that ride again. Oh yeah.
Hmm. So technically, every phase ends when all the actors finish their turn.
Underneath the pale moonlight, we passed that bottle of muscadine wine. We were foolish and young, having one great time.
Some phases have players, some phases will be on robots. So those will finish when all the robots move. Or like bugs, if I have them in the game. By the way, there's one game that I need to play. It's similar to what I have. At least I found it a long time ago and I didn't play it yet. Called Mech Armada. I think I played it already on Steam once. For 1 hour approximately. Those games, I don't know. Undertale, I'm at final boss. So, and I'm like, I know the game. I don't know. I'm disappointed in game. Not that I'm disappointed. I just like my expectations were higher than the game is. Because it's like, okay, just regular game with scripted endings where I got tricked into like not a good ending. Kinda. And there's like zero chance that I would get to the best ending from the start because as a player I need to experiment. And that was the mistake. Then yes. Then the complaining again. I'm feeling sleepy. I guess I'll need a break, some coffee, and then I'll finish the stuff. Let's see what they can do else. At least let's get to the... next week. I'll start it next week. I don't know when, but I hope it will... I hope we'll start next week. Maybe 3 days before the jump starts. Like next Friday. Not Friday, next Wednesday. Next Monday or maybe next Wednesday. So you'll have like 24 hours for each vote. And by the end you will get... the final vote will be on stream. That's the idea. I had an idea. Okay, maybe screw the voting and I will just give you a theme. Because I had one particular theme that I wanted to try out. And I already forgot what it was, but I remember I had one specific mechanic that I wanted to see. Do I even need this draw phase rules? Oh no, because that one. This is the one that produces result. The not the result. The match steps. Because this draw phase rules kind of close to the effect already. Okay, what should happen? I will record what should happen when the next turn starts. So, slowly. So when the phase starts, current player is 0. And that's it. So this happens when the phase starts. So I should admit and I will tell who's the next player. So it will be state dot players priority index. Let's say it is like this. Okay, where are my effects? Tomato was flying. Thank you. Next player turn effect.gg. Player ID. I actually don't care about that. I don't need to get anything from this. New player ID. Bull. No, bot won't
I'm
fly
sorry,
back. Good.
but I can only communicate using text. Let me know if you'd like me to write something else for you.
Oh my fucking god. Okay, I hope it didn't break. Why are you breaking? I'm angry right now.
Gladys voice line. It's been a long time. How have you been? I've been really busy being dead. You know, after you murdered me.
Nice. From the game 2, from the Half-Life 2 actual phrase. Interesting.
Oh, Overcane. Trying to uncover the secrets of Denabit's bot. Are we, unfortunately.
Are
Some
we?
things must remain a mystery. Much like Tenno's game jam strategies. It's all part of the fun.
No idea what happened. Oh wait, I'm returning. Yeah. Rules still return stabs, not events. That's the problem. But this, I guess, it's good. Jake started her stream. Phase after finished event. Do I need an actor ID? I think I do not yet. At least not yet. This returns a stab, but I will return a much effect.
To yawn without making any sound. Try these sneaky technicals. 1. Gently press your lips together to muffle the sound. 2. Inhale slowly and deeply through your nose to minimize any noise. 3. Focus on keeping your mouth closed as much as possible.
No, what? Screw this.
If the Godot engine were a person, it would probably be a versatile and adaptable individual who can handle a wide range of tasks with
Interesting
ease.
question.
They'd likely be creative, open source minded, and constantly evolving to meet the needs of game developers. Essentially, a jack of all trades in the world of game development. If Deno were a programming language.
No! No! Good. It stayed quiet. I didn't click anything, but it stayed quiet. Perfect. No one heard that.
Overcame. Trying to uncover the secrets of Denobit Spot. Are we? Unfortunately, some things must remain a mystery. Much like tonight's
sounds
game
good.
jam strategies.
It broke.
It's all part of the fun. If Deno's belly button were a portal, it would likely lead to a whimsical world filled with code snippets floating
What
in
the
the
hell?
air, pixel art trees swaying in the breeze, and game ideas bouncing around like colorful balloons. It would be a place where creativity knows no bounds and where game developers can let their imagination.
Oh, it's not a much step. It's not much effect. Yeah, I changed it the wrong way. Yeah, my brain is not braining anymore. I think I refactor most of the time. 1DS in 20 minutes. I guess it's normal. 3 hours, something.
To rest your brain, Danu. Try taking short breaks during your work sessions to stretch, walk around,
Oh, I can
or do some
make sure.
deep
Nice.
breathing exercises. Engage in activities that relax you, such as listening to music, meditating, or spending time in nature.
Let's rate
Remember
Jackie
to
and I
stay
will go
hydrated.
eat. Later I will maybe play some games. I'm not gonna stream, but I will finish today the refactoring because that's the goal. To start it back. So I halfway through, maybe more. Okay, maybe 80% even. So the goal is okay, doesn't know who. I'm gonna rate
Winners should
Jackie, I guess.
consider rating a fellow game developer or creative streamer within the community to show support and spread some positivity. Rating
what I
smaller
did-
channels can also help them grow and create a sense of camaraderie among creators.
Let me remember.
Ultimately, the
Yeah,
choice
so
is
all
up
the
to
rule,
Dano,
rule engine
but
on,
rating
in general
someone who
returns
aligns with-
effects. Effects return events. That's the great discussion. So now effects will be executed. I guess I can do one thing more. I can go to the match, local match. Hmm. Actually, I have no idea how to do it properly. Okay, it has this tab, which I don't need anymore. But technically, it will be something like that. Function. Let's call it like loop. Hmm. I'm gonna call it loop event. Match event. So I do this. Feed event to all effects. Posture check, yes. Hydrate in a moment. Feed event to rules. Phase rules. To shared rules. Feed event to effects, phase, rules, shared rules. Phase flow rules. Something like that. Now thinking I can like ignore the phase rules if I will be able to return if the phase itself is a rule, is the effect. I guess I'll think about it on off stream a little bit after I get some food and check. Let's have a drink. Also, let's have a raid. I also want to game a little bit, so let's go, Jackie Codes. She just recently started. Oh, we have 11 viewers. Quite a lot for me. Yeah, also amount of almost drinks. So that's perfect timing. Oh, the music broke again. Perfect timing. Oh, it actually changed the song. Yeah, but still, it didn't start the new song. Nice. Nice. Anyway, good luck. Tomorrow, I'm not sure if I'm gonna stream. I will work hard, but I'm not sure when I stream and how. And then we should have like long stream, maybe Friday evening, maybe Saturday. So yeah, not sure what's gonna be there. I hope the gaming, but also maybe gaming of my game or like something, or maybe box world. I don't know. At least 12-hour stream. That's gonna be expected. Maybe drunken stream. I don't know. Anyway, good luck. Say hi to Jackie.